This is going to be a mic drop moment video for my subscribers. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I'm not sure how many of you noticed that my views have gone down drastically. But why is that? Why is YouTube blocking the algorithms to push my videos out? Well, Neo has reached that pivotal inflection point, and I said it in one of my last videos. Where Amazon used to be is exactly where Neo is, getting ready to go to the moon and create millionaires. But guys like me, who are a true Neo bull and waking up not just people to bringing people awareness to just Neo, but to the entire game and the way the game is played. And I've always spoken about that. It is a vicious game where some overweight chap in a suit manage your 401k until you're 65, 70, and then you collect about 500 grand and you think you did well. This is the game. Because they want most of the population working. But in America, we have one thing that a lot of the world don't have. We have freedom. Freedom to spend the money. Freedom for them to take your money. It is freedom. And what they do is they give us basketball, baseball, American football, hockey, you name it, to keep the population occupied. Well, I woke up and I took the pill and I got out the matrix. I'm not going back to sleep. How about you? Are you going to invest based on patriotism? Or are you going to invest based on what the great living legend Ray Dalio said? I chose the latter of the two. So, how is the game played? I'm going to show you a video, but first, take a look at the clip of what I've always spoken about, of how when they know a company is getting ready to be profitable, they keep dragging it down so their buddies can buy on Wall Street, whilst they tell you, you should not buy. Take a look at this clip, guys, and then we shall continue.
I'm doing great. I have a question. I've been in this stock for quite some time, and I'm trying to determine if I should buy more of it. The ticker symbol is NIO. It's NEO.
You know, I don't think that is a really terrific situation. I happen to think that there are better buys, and I think that market is flooded right now. Let's stay away from that one. Carl.
All right, guys, welcome back. So as that not so handsome gentleman with a further back hairline, so to speak, is lying as usual and telling you to buy high. He did the same thing with Tesla, by the way, when he was lying and telling people he will not touch Tesla. But people still listen to him because 99% of the population is what we call cattle, sheep, and they will stay that way. Only 1% will ever wake up. So as that Jimmy Hat Cramer chap continues to lie and manipulate markets, because a lot of people listen to this clown, whilst he continued to do that and tell you, do not buy, Acuvus Global Advisors acquired a new position in NEO in the first quarter, according to the company in its most recent disclosure with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Several other institutional investors have also recently made changes to their position in the business. Exponents Incorporated bought a new stake in shares of NEO in the first quarter. And this is like I've been saying to you guys, while Jimmy Hat Cramer and the rest of them drag it down. And why do I call him Jimmy Hat Cramer? In America, it's Jimmy Hat is the slang. His name is Jimmy. Jimmy Hat is the slang for condoms. But Jimmy Hat Cramer bought Blue Shift Asset Management LLC bought a new position in shares of NEO during the first quarter. Annex Advisory Services LLC purchased a new position in shares of NEO during the first quarter. Mayhill Capital LLC purchased a new position in shares of NEO during the first quarter. And finally, Concurrent Investment Advisors LLC bought a new stake in shares in NEO in the first quarter. Hedge funds and other institutional investors own 48.55% of NEO stock. So whilst they're telling you don't buy and they drag it down and holding it, knowing that we'll become profitable this year and they'll have no choice to release it, but their friends can continue to buy while they tell you do not buy. No one will shake this lion. I will continue to buy. 24,000 shares is not enough because I need to keep increasing for my son. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.